Hi, my name is Docent Don from Point Lobos State Natural Reserve. Today, I thought we could explore the Weston Beach tide pools at Point Lobos. Hey, where did the tide pools go? They're all underwater. Oh, that's right. The tide pools are underwater now because of changing ocean tide levels. Tides are the rise and fall of ocean levels. But what causes tides? Why isn't the ocean's water at Weston Beach at Point Lobos always the same level? Did you know that tides are caused by our very own moon and sun's gravitational pull and the Earth's rotation? So what is gravity or gravitational pull? Gravity is the force that pulls things to the ground here on Earth, as well as the moon. If you throw a stone into the air, does it keep going up? No, it comes right back down. Why is that? Because the Earth's gravitational force under our feet pulls that stone right back down. Scientists have been studying gravity for centuries, and we still don't understand it all, but we do know that the stone we throw, or the ball we bounce, or the bucket of water we pour will always go down toward our Earth. So now that we know about gravity, let's think about our moon and sun's gravitational pull on the Earth. The moon has more power than the sun to pull the tides because it's closer to the Earth. The moon's gravity pulls on the side of the Earth that is closest to it, causing the oceans on that side of the Earth to bulge. Here at Point Lobos State Natural Reserve, as our Earth rotates on its axis once a day, we have 2 high tides and 2 low tides each day. The sun, just like the Earth and the moon, has its own gravity, which affects the tides. The sun is way larger than the moon, but it's much farther away, making its pull on the Earth less than the moon's. However, when the sun and the moon are in line with the Earth, their combined gravity causes very high tides and very low tides. The rise and fall of tides causes ocean water to move in and out of our harbors, our bays, our estuaries. The movement is called a tidal current. When the tide is rising, water flows from the ocean into the harbors, bays, and estuaries, and even here at Point Lobos. When the tide is falling, water flows back to the ocean and gives us a great time to explore the exposed tide pools along our coasts. The tide range is the difference in sea level between low and high tides. In the open ocean, that tide range is only about 2 feet. However, here near shore, the tide range can be much larger. The largest tidal range is on the Bay of Fundy in Canada. There it can change by as much as 50 feet from low to high tide. I got a couple fun facts for you. The same forces that cause the water level in oceans to rise and fall also affect lakes and even a bucket of water, but that would be very small. The same forces that cause the ocean tides also affect the solid Earth, causing it to change shape by a few inches. Those forces also change our body weight by a tiny bit. Finally, I have a challenge activity for you. You ready? Using your computer, go online and find a tide chart. Determine when the tide will be low here at Weston Beach, Point Lobos. Then you can pay us a visit and explore the tide pools at the right time. Thank you. I hope to see you again in the future here at Point Lobos State Natural Reserve.